Hey everyone, welcome to The Dish. I'm your host, Anna Christina. Thank you so much for spending your Friday with me. So we're about to get a little serious. I'm going to read you some stats that may surprise you. Did you know that every 26 seconds a violent crime occurs here in the United States? And 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. That is eye-opening, y'all. And here to talk more about their mission of Damsel in Defense, they want to make sure that that ends, is Christy Dove. She's the independent director for Damsel in Defense. Thank you so much for coming back on.
Thank you for having me back.
So I enjoyed talking with you last time and learning about these stats, because it really is shocking to hear that. I mean, we have more. A child is abused every 40 seconds. I can't even imagine. Abducted, I'm sorry. And 1 in 5 women are survivors of rape. This is astonishing. And
we're trying to lower those statistics.
Right. And so tell me about the mission of Damsel in Defense.
Our mission is to equip, empower, and educate women and families on personal safety, not only with tools to keep you safe, but the confidence to know that if you're out on a run or in a parking lot or wherever you are, you have a way out in an unsafe or uncomfortable situation.
And again, it happens more than you know. I was just actually telling you this before we got started, that I experienced somebody coming up to me in a parking lot, and I've experienced that before. This time it was different, and I was 8.5 months pregnant, and I think that she gave me a pass. You could tell that she was nervous when she was talking to me, but when she saw that I was pregnant, I think she said, uh-oh. And later I heard that they were working in teams. A woman approaches you and a man comes from behind when you stick your eyes and your hands in your purse, and then that's when they get you. And so it is very scary to think about this, but really it's important to have something to defend yourself in case you are in a situation like this. Right?
It is, and you listen to your gut instinct, you had that feeling, but situational awareness is one of the biggest things. So when you're in the parking lot, you know, make sure you're not in the cell phone and you have a mission to get to your car, especially with your babies, to get your babies in, you in the car, lock the door, and go where you need to go, and not sit there and be on your phone and just
not be aware. And that's one of the things that I try and do is make sure that I am aware of your surroundings, and I think that's so important for everybody. Be aware of your surroundings. But you're right, I mean, when you have little ones too, you get distracted. I was putting my son inside the car and then moved around to put in the groceries. So it is important, again, that we are able to be confident and defend ourselves. And so tell me about the other programs. Right now it is February, and so it's also teen violence awareness. So tell me about that, and the tools that we have.
We have tools. My daughter's 16, so she can't have some of these products, but there are products available, especially they can't really take them to school either. So we do have a new whistle, because it's layering your protection. An alarm is a deterrent, but if there's no one there around to hear the alarm, then you really do need something to protect yourself with. The pepper sprays, we have the alarms. These are even for younger kids. It's a 120 decibel alarm to get their attention. And then we have, for older teens, we have college-age teens also, but stun guns, pepper sprays. We have a different variety of pens, striking tools, and different things like that.
Well, one of the things, too, that we were talking about before we got started was the bulletproof insert for your backpack, and it's so unfortunate to even that it's come to this and that we would need something like this, but it's incredible that we do have the option.
And it only weighs a pound, so it's really light.
So that's an insert that you can put in your backpack, so if you're at school and you're in an unfortunate situation, that's a great
it's not even school. I carry one in my purse because, I mean, you hear,
you never know.
You never know.
I mean, you talk about school, movie theater, I mean, it doesn't matter nowadays, and it's so unfortunate. But, so you do have some programs that you guys can be a part of, hosting Warrior workshops. So tell me about those.
Warrior workshops and empower hours, where we come in and talk about situational awareness and safety and show you how to use the product. So you can buy a pepper spray, but we want to educate you on how to use it. There are some things people don't know, that pepper spray expires, or how to, you know, the muscle memory. Don't just, and if it's in the bottom of your purse, you're not going to have time.
It's not going to be very useful, right?
We try to teach situational awareness, and to, if you're in the parking lot, to have something in your hand ready
to go. That is so important too, right? And so I think that these workshops are an incredible opportunity. Again, it's one thing to have the tools, but you also need to know how to use them. So Christy, you put these on. You actually have one that you did at a church here recently.
Yes,
right?
Sweetwater Baptist Church, the ladies groups there. I love to do the ladies groups. We do lunch and learns, ladies nights out, weapons and wine, if you want to do something like that. But it's fun, but it's serious as well. But we want you to leave more, we want you to leave protected than more, we want you to leave more safe than when you came. And that's empowered.
Exactly. Confidence is everything when you're doing or using a new tool or doing something for the first time. And so if you guys want to be a part of it, we're sharing her information on the screen. So if you are interested in having a warrior workshop or an empower hour, you can contact Christy to do that, whether it's at your church or your school or mom and teens getting together and doing a workshop. When we come back, you're actually going to be showing us, giving us a little bit of Empower Hour on how to use them, right?
Yes.
All right, guys, so don't go anywhere. When we come back, Christy's going to be demoing, showing us how to layer our protection with all the tools that she's brought with her today. We'll be right back.
Do you know someone or something you'd like to see featured on The Dish? Go to thedishon6.com to submit your information by clicking on the Community Connection button. Also, tune in every Friday at 12:30 for The Dish on all things local on WJBF News Channel 6.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna Christina, and joining me on set is Christy Dove. She's an independent director for Damsel in Defense, and really you guys exist to help empower and educate women on how to defend themselves in scary situations. We went over some crazy statistics that are very scary, all according to FBI.gov if you want to check them out. But tell us about these tools, because you're going to be giving us a little bit of an illustration on how to use them. And how to layer them too.
So we do this in our workshop. So we talk about layering your protection. Your first thing is we talked about situational awareness. You know, getting your head out of cell phone, paying attention. And it's not being paranoid, it's just being prepared. And so layering your protection, there's stun guns, pepper sprays, striking tools. So you never know the situation. So we have stun guns. The stun gun is a deterrent. We're hoping that sound of the stun gun, and I'm going to show you. So the flashlight, the first thing is a flashlight, and it's really bright. I won't shine it in anyone's eyes, but if you put that in somebody's eyes, that gives you
distraction.
A distraction to give you time to get to another weapon or get into the car. So use that stun gun as part of your layer of protection. So the light, and then just the sound is a deterrent.
Oh yeah, nobody wants that on their skin.
Right. So even for dogs too. I've been in my neighborhood walking and gotten bitten by a dog before. That sound, we don't want to, this makes them run too. So we're hoping that sound deters them. Criminals are looking for, or predators are looking for soft targets. We're trying to make ourselves a hard target by having something in our hand, looking people in the eye, being confident. Pepper spray. So
in our hand,
pepper spray, that is far away. So if someone's coming towards you, that shoots up to 16 feet. So we want to try to keep them away if we can.
And you want me to actually do that right now, right? So again, you can wear this. You were talking about, taking your kids for a walk, and you're pushing your stroller, you already have it on. If you're going into the grocery store and coming out, you already have it on. You're prepared, not paranoid, right?
Pumping gas, if you're pumping gas, that's great.
So it's just easy.
And just practicing. You need muscle memory in any weapon that you carry. So, yes.
That's water, guys. It's not actually pepper spray, right?
Because I would be coughing really bad right now.
But so it does actually go really far.
And it has a UV dye in it. So if you spray somebody, it stays on them for a week, and the police take a black light, and it still shows up.
And you talk about kind of like a Z, and then down their shirt as well, because you said the first thing they're going to do is try and wipe their eyes, and now you've gotten their shirt too. So double whammy, folks.
Right. And we talk about spray and get away. At the workshops, we talk about getting off the X, kind of getting out of their way of where they remember you, and spray and get away.
Well, and if they wanted to take a look at some of these tools, where could they go?
They can go to firedamsel.com. You can email me for more information. and or sign up to host an event or to become a part of the mission. I'm really looking for more passionate people that want to help protect people.
And that's both women and men.
Yes,
you have some men on your team as well.
I have martial arts instructors. I have firearms instructors on my team.
Right. And one of the other things that I wanted to mention is you guys have this really neat app now. Tell us what it's called.
So it's called the Shield Community. It's an app that you can put in it's a free app for Android and iPhone. It's a free app that you put your emergency contacts in, and if you're in an emergency situation, you can click. We've got
send an alert
in there, and it will send an alert to her husband right now. But we did a testing, so he knows that she's not in trouble. But it will track your location until you mark yourself safe.
Right. And so that's what I just did. And you actually have to put in your PIN. Oh, I'm giving my PIN away. In order to mark yourself safe.
Yes.
And so that is really neat, because if you're taken, obviously you're going to have potentially your phone on you, and instead of making a phone call where it's loud and the other person can hear it, this is just something simple. Click, click, boom, and it sends an alert.
Right, and we have the new protected pepper that if you take it away from me, it disables it, and now you cannot use that against me.
Listen, Christy, thank you so much for all your help. And again, if you want to get in contact with her, firedamsel.com. There you go. Thank you so much. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have Trending with Signature Mike plus a ministry and how you can help them. We'll be right back.